Hello students, welcome to maths class. Today we are going to do midpoint theorem of chapter 8. The theorem is the line segment joining the midpoints of two sides of a triangle. Here I am going to draw the figure of a triangle. And we all know that a triangle has three sides. It is given that line segment joining the midpoint of two sides of a triangle. So from these three sides, we have to take the midpoint of any of the two sides. Here I am taking D as the midpoint of AB and E as midpoint of AC. Means D divides AB into two equal parts and E divides AC into two equal parts because these are midpoints. And now we have joined these 2 points. We have to prove that line joining these midpoints meaning DE is parallel to third side. जो triangle की third side है, we have to prove that DE is parallel to BC and length of DE is half of BC. So we have to write given here. So in this triangle, what is given? In triangle ABC, D and E are midpoints of sides AB and AC respectively, and DE is joined. To prove, we have to prove that DE is parallel to BC and length of DE is equal to half of BC. So to prove this, we have to make a construction here. So what we have to do, produce DE such that DE is equal to EF and join F to C. Let us produce DE को EF तक we have to produce and F and C को you have to join. Let us start proof. In figure, in triangle AED and CEF, you can see that angle 1 is equal to angle 2. Here, this angle is 1 and this one angle is 2. These are vertically opposite angles and AE is equal to CE. This is given. And DE is equal to EF. This is by construction. So, by side angle side rule, triangle AED is congruent to triangle CEF. After proving these two triangles congruent, we get AD is equal to CF and angle 3 is equal to angle 4. So here this one angle is 3 and this angle is angle 4. But see in figure, angle 3 and angle 4 are alternate interior angles. So after proving the triangles, we get these two results. AD is equal to CF and angle 3 is equal to angle 4 by CPCT, and this one result is also from CPCT. Now how to use these two results for our next steps? Here we are going back to the figure again. We get that AD is equal to CF, but AD is equal to DB. This is given. So therefore we get that DB is equal to CF. And from angle 3 and angle 4 equal हैं, but in figure these are equal alternate interior angles. And we know that when alternate interior angles are equal, then lines are parallel. So in figure, AD is parallel to CF, or we can say, because BD is a part of AD, we can say DB is parallel to CF. So from this one and this one result, this says that DB and CF are equal, and this says that DB is parallel to CF. Here we see that from equation 1 and 2, we get that in quadrilateral BDFC, opposite sides DB and CF are equal and parallel. Therefore, we get BDFC is a parallelogram. So therefore, DF will be parallel to BC, opposite sides of parallelogram. And DF जो है that is equal to double of DE. So therefore, double of DE, DF and sorry, here we get DF parallel to BC and DF is equal to BC, because this one is the other pair of opposite sides of parallelogram BDFC. अब एक पैरेललोग्राम में अगर एक पेयर पैरेलल है अपोजिट साइड्स का, देन सेकेंड पेयर इज ऑल्सो पैरेलल एंड इक्वल. एंड DF को जो है हमने किया था बाय कंस्ट्रक्शन equal to double of DE. So you can say double of DE is equal to BC. So therefore DE is equal to BC by 2 and DE is parallel to BC. Hence proved. This statement gives you that DE is parallel to BC. And this one gives you that DE is equal to half of BC. So students, this is midpoint theorem, and this theorem is also known by its name, that is midpoint theorem. And you have to learn the statement of this theorem also. And there is also the converse of this theorem that will be used in your questions. Now, the converse of midpoint theorem. This is the line drawn through the midpoint of one side of a triangle. Now, we are having a triangle and D is the midpoint of side AB. And we have to draw a line through this midpoint and such that that line is parallel to BC, parallel to another side, bisects the third side, meaning जो line D से जाएगी parallel to BC और BC के वो क्या होगी parallel, वो आपकी थर्ड साइड को बाइसेक्ट करेगी, मीनिंग बाय द कन्वर्स वी हैव टू प्रूव दैट ई इज मिड पॉइंट ऑफ ए सी एंड दिस रिजल्ट विल बी यूज्ड इन योर क्वेश्चंस। क्या है इसमें कि मिड पॉइंट एक ही गिवन है डी साइड ए बी का एंड मिड पॉइंट से आपने एक लाइन को ड्रॉ किया पैरेलल टू द बेस। जब आप इस टाइप से एक पैरेलल लाइन को ड्रॉ करेंगे तो दैट पैरेलल लाइन विल डिवाइड द थर्ड साइड इनटू टू इक्वल पार्ट्स, मीनिंग इस टाइप से हमें ई जो है वो ए सी का मिड पॉइंट मिल जाएगा। एंड मिड पॉइंट थ्योरम में ऑलरेडी डी और ई मिड पॉइंट्स गिवन थे, हमने डी ई को बी सी के पैरेलल प्रूव किया था। अब डी ई जो है वो बी सी के पैरेलल गिवन है एंड डी मिड है, तो ई भी इसका मिड पॉइंट बन जाएगा बाय द कन्वर्स ऑफ मिड पॉइंट थ्योरम। So students, before starting the problems, you have to understand these two results very carefully. Here, we are going to start our exercise 8.2, question number 1. The figure is given to you. A, B, C, D is a quadrilateral. Here it is given that A, B, C, D is a quadrilateral. In which P, Q, R and S are midpoints of sides A, B, B, C, C, D and D, A. Meaning side AB का midpoint जो है that is P and BC का है Q and CD का midpoint है R and AD का midpoint है S. You have to mark these points in the mid of the given sides because a midpoint divide the given side into two equal parts. And AC is a diagonal. Here in this figure AC is diagonal of quadrilateral ABCD and we have to prove that SR is parallel to AC and SR is half of AC. Similarly, we have to prove PQ is equal to SR and then we have to prove that PQRS is a parallelogram. Here we can do this question very easily with the help of the midpoint theorem. So first of all we have to write given in quadrilateral A, B, C, D, P, Q, R and S are midpoints of sides AB, BC, CD and AD and AC is diagonal. To prove SR parallel to AC, SR is equal to half of AC and PQ is equal to SR and PQRS is a parallelogram. So let us start the proof. In figure, in triangle ADC, S and R are midpoints of AD and DC. So therefore, by midpoint theorem, we get SR parallel to AC and SR is equal to half of AC. So first part is proved. Similarly, in triangle ABC, P and Q are midpoints of sides AB and BC. Why this is given? We have to give the reason also. So therefore PQ is parallel to AC and PQ is equal to half of AC. Now from equation number 1 and 2, we observe that both the sides PQ and SR are parallel to the same side AC and length में भी वो उसका क्या है half. तो from equation 1 and 2 we get SR parallel to PQ and SR is equal to PQ, and this result gives us that PQRS is a parallelogram because one pair of opposite sides of quadrilateral PQRS is parallel and equal. That's why PQRS is a parallelogram.